So yesterday, I decided it would be a good idea to walk 100,000 steps in one day. Um, and I thought I was prepared, but the short answer is I was not prepared for the amount of pain and suffering I would end up going through. It was 100,000 steps is a lot of steps. You got me in. So, started my day about just after 6 o'clock in the morning. I just got out of bed and I ate breakfast. Alright, so it's about 6:06 in the morning. I just got up. I'm about to walk 100,000 steps today. This is gonna be crazy. Like, the sun hasn't even came up yet. It's still pretty dark out there. Let's do this. And I started getting my first steps in just before 6:30 in the morning. All right, so it's just so it's about 6:30 in the morning, specifically 6:27. I'm just getting my first few steps in before I go pick up my friend Landon. So yeah, I plan on walking 100,000 steps today. It's gonna be a lot. I'm picking up my friend because he wants to do it like with me, and I told him, well, you know you're gonna have to eat a lot of calories, right? And he's like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm prepared. I don't think he is. Even though I'm prepared, I don't even think I'm even gonna make it either. I would be surprised if I even make it to 50,000 today. Let alone, I'm just getting my first few steps in right before the sun comes up, which is right about now, really. Right about now, sunrise. Yeah, just killing time. I just ate breakfast. So, yeah, this is just gonna be me, like, all day. Outside. And then I drove over to my friend's house to go pick him up because he wanted to do the challenge with me. And then we got back at the house just before 7 a.m. And then we started walking. Say hi.
Hi. Kodak. We have a Kodak camera with us that we're going to be bringing along. This is our little run.
This is not a run. This is doing 100,000 steps. The time is 6:57 a.m. and we are starting now. So, yeah, we have to keep about. This is not a Sunday stroll. Your legs are going to hurt. I would advise we take breaks to stretch every once in a while.
Are you going to post this on your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna make another video. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. Now, I generally live a outside of my job, I generally live basically a sedentary lifestyle. Like, I'm a gamer, so I wasn't expecting to get, like, very far. But I got a lot further than I expected. So, it was just... Let me tell you. 100,000 steps is a lot of steps. So, the average person... How many... The average person generally between, let's say, about 8 to 10,000. I was doing 10 times that number. So, yeah, I was doing 10 times the average, which is insane. And to put it simply, there is only 86,400 seconds in one day. So I was going to be walking more steps than there are in a single day. But of those 86,400 seconds, you're only awake for about 2/3 of that time. Other way around, hold up. Oh my gosh, okay. So just, oh, it's 0.33, my bad. No, alright. Clearly I don't know my division properly, but, because I can't think right now. My legs hurt, like, really bad, like, right now, but, here, let's put it this way. Okay, just put it simply, so just put it simply, that's about 57,000 seconds, is about 16 hours, because that's 2/3 of the day. So that gives you about 57,000 seconds of rise and shine, wake up, until midnight. Now, I gave myself 17 hours. We'll just do this. I gave myself 61,200 seconds when I started walking at 7 a.m. till midnight to give myself 100,000 steps. That's a bit under. It's not quite 2 steps per second, but it's coming pretty gosh darn close for the whole time that I was awake. Let me tell you, it was crazy. I started walking, like I said, just after 7 a.m., and I was making great pace in the morning. Like, I hit 5,000 steps before 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I was doing great. Alright. It is about 7:32 in the morning.
GMC Yurcon XL.
We have walked about...
Oh my... Another GMC Yurcon.
I'm checking, guys.
F250.
Almost 5,000 steps so far. Almost halfway to 10.
Almost 10,000 steps, guys.
No, almost halfway to the first 10. I'm doing pretty good.
And by the way, we have 50 miles we're doing.
40 to 50, depending on the average stride length. Alright, talk to you guys later. The only problem is that they were forecasting the air temperature to be 103 degrees that day. So I knew that during like the peak heat, I had to be inside. Like, it got really hot yesterday, let's just say that. But I hit about 10,000 steps around 8:20 in the morning, I think. I can't quite exactly remember. Alright, so...
Hey, take turn. Are we just gonna leave that?
Yeah. Just leave it.
That's littering.
Just leave it. Alright, so we are at about just after 8 o'clock in the morning. We've already walked about 7,300 steps, so we're getting pretty close to the first 10,000.
That's right.
We just took a 7 to 8 minute break. We're back on. Alright, cool. Alright, it's about 8:19 in the morning. I've got about 9,000 steps in. We've walked a lot of places. I'm just walking in circles right now. Trying to, you know... I don't know why I decided to do this challenge. This is already getting tiring. I'm almost at my first 10K, so I guess about 90,000 to go.
Right there. You want to say hi?
Alright. I have just hit 10,000 steps. It is just before 8:30 in the morning.
That's right.
10,000 steps. 90,000 to go.
Hey, we're doing great, guys.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll see you next.
And then I decided to walk to my friend's house to get some steps there. And then I walked back to my parents' house, got some steps there. And by this point, the sun just kept getting higher. Like, it was about like 9:30 in the morning. The sun was getting higher, and the heat was starting to build up. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna have to stay inside like most of the day. Like, I wasn't tired, I was just sweating a lot. So then came about 10 a.m. I was just walking around inside of my parents' house. I decided to get some chores done. Me and my friend Landon, I vacuumed the whole upstairs. Here's some footage of it. I vacuumed the whole Landon vacuumed the whole downstairs, so we got a lot of chores done. Like, I got so many chores done, and I was just waiting on laundry. So then my mom was like, why don't you guys just go to the mall or something? And I'm like, you know what, that's actually not a bad idea, because by this point I was really starting to get hungry. Speaking of that, I knew this, but many people who have attempted this challenge don't realize this, but you walking all day burns an astronomical amount of calories. So the average person burns 0.4 to 0.6 calories per step. Now, I'm extremely light for my weight. I'm like 5'10", about like 150 pounds. I'm like extremely light, so I'm gonna burn significantly less calories. But that still doesn't mean that I'm gonna be burning a crazy amount of calories throughout the day. I think I calculated like I was gonna burn at least 3,500 calories throughout the day, so I knew that I had to eat. So I decided to go to the mall. I didn't get any footage there, but no, I did on my phone. Oh yeah, that's right. Bro, I've been walking for a while. I'm just walking to the North Lake Mall in circles. Please don't tell me I look weird doing this.
Hey.
See, outside of this one video on like my phone, I didn't really get like any footage of it. So it was like, let's just say, by this point I had already hit like, I hit 30,000 steps in the mall, and then I was like, I was still going like fairly strong, but by this point it was already hitting like noon, and then it was like, well, the day's already like halfway over, and I'm not even at 40,000 steps, so I slowed down a bit. Then I went back to my house, walked around the pool deck in the blazing heat at like 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get the 40,000 steps as fast as I could. And then I reached 40,000 steps. I just hit 40,000 steps. I'm doing not great. I'm getting tired. It's about to turn 2 p.m. I only have so many hours left till midnight to get another 60,000 steps. And then I went back inside, got a little bit of food, ate a little bag of chips, got myself another protein drink, and I start pushing towards 50,000 steps. That's around this point is when the mental fatigue started to go into me. Oh my god. So I'm at about 43,000 steps.
Alright,
And
I added a thing to say that it has Windows 10 on it, and Windows 11 is supported unless you use Tiny 11.
alright. And my friend is setting up an eBay listing for my thing. For the computer. I can't think right now. Alright, I'll check back in later. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, it just kept getting worse. Like, you can just see me in this footage just, like, walking around and just back and forth. Because that's what I had to do. Alright, I had to, cut out the sound on this one because of the, because I was playing copyright music. Like, it was just, but yeah, you can just see me just, like, walking back and forth, pick up the camera. So yeah, I'm sorry I had to cut out the sound, but just copyright music. I can't have that in the video, but yeah. Alright, see you guys then. And then I hit 50,000 steps. Take a quick bathroom break, and then I go downstairs in my living room. And by this point, I was just losing it. Like, you can just see me in this video. This is me just after 50,000 steps. Like, I am about to lose it. And when I got to 53,000 steps, I called it. I said, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I need to stop. I'm done, guys. I can't. My legs are hurting. I think I'm starting to get blisters. I can't. 53,000 steps. I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't do it. It's just too much. I knew what I was doing was stupid. Like, I knew it was. But sometimes it's just worth a try. Like, even if you even if you know it's stupid, like, what's the worst that could have happened to me? Could have broke a foot, right? It's not like I'm gonna die doing this. So it's like I like challenges like that. They really like push your body to like the upper limits. And I got a whole lot farther than I expected. Like, I got a whole lot farther. I thought I was gonna stop at like 20, 30,000 steps. Like, I got a whole lot farther than I really thought I would. I knew I wasn't gonna make it to 100,000. Like, I knew it. And, you know, sometimes it's just worth a try. Now, my only regret is that I didn't stop at 53,000 steps. I actually ended up walking a bit over 54,000 steps that day. So, yeah. Alright. I guess, see you guys in the next video, I guess.